Hello, I'm Jeff Allen Wolf. Welcome back to A World Gone Mad, and it's time for another Monday Fallout, the Labor Day Aftershock Special Edition. Labor Day's done, the burgers are gone, the coolers are empty, and now you're back at your desk wondering how that 3-day weekend vanished faster than your paycheck on rent and groceries. But here's the part nobody ever says out loud. Labor Day wasn't created for blowout sales or a chance to argue with your cousin over who burned the hot dogs. It came from strikes, from riots, from workers who literally put their bodies on the line to say, hey, maybe we don't want to drop dead at 35 from a 14-hour shift. Fast forward to today. And what do we get? A wealth gap so wide you could lose a satellite in it. Corporations posting record profits, while regular people are just trying to make it through Tuesday without crying in the break room. And the holiday that was supposed to honor all that sacrifice reduced to clearance racks and one extra day to do laundry. That's the joke, and also the tragedy. Because here we are, back on the clock, pretending that one long weekend is some kind of cosmic balance sheet, like the system magically evens out if you toss in an extra Monday. And maybe that's the real madness of it all. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about what Labor Day we just celebrated actually means. Labor Day didn't fall from the sky like some 3-day weekend fairy godmother. It was wrestled out of the fists of factory owners in the late 1800s. 10, 12, 14-hour shifts, no protections, no rights. People died on the job. And the response was basically, next man up. So workers fought back. They walked out. They shut down railroads. And they paid the price. Some were beaten. Some were jailed. Some were killed. These weren't friendly negotiations over coffee and bagels in an air-conditioned boardroom. This was the raw fight for survival in an America where your life expectancy at a steel mill was about the same as a fruit fly. And out of that chaos, out of the smoke and blood, came the demand for something radical, the 8-hour workday. Think about that. 8 hours for work, 8 hours for rest, 8 for what they called recreation. That's the formula. That's the balance. And even that had to be fought for tooth and nail. And it wasn't just one neat victory. The Pullman strike of 1894 shut down railroads across the country. Federal troops were sent in, and more than 24 workers were killed. The Haymarket Affair in Chicago started as a rally for an 8-hour day and ended with bombs and bullets. These weren't symbolic marches. They were wars in the street. That's the soil Labor Day grew out of. Fast forward to now. And how do we honor that struggle? With 40% off patio furniture, with mattress sales, with Amazon dangling a Labor Day lightning deal like the best way to celebrate workers is $2 off a Ring doorbell, with ads that scream, celebrate workers by buying a leaf blower, 20% off. The same corporations that once sent in strike breakers now send us coupon codes. And we're supposed to see that as progress. And if you really want to feel the whiplash, look at where labor stands today. We've got gig workers delivering groceries who don't even get health care, people who don't get sick days, don't get vacation, don't even get the dignity of being called employees. Warehouse workers in places like Amazon are tracked every second of the day, bathroom breaks timed with scanners, productivity measured by the millisecond. And if you fall behind the algorithm, you're out the door. Teachers, the people shaping the next generation, are working second jobs, from driving rideshare to stocking shelves at night just to cover rent. They're buying school supplies with their own paychecks because funding is so shredded that kids wouldn't have pencils otherwise. Starbucks baristas have been fighting tooth and nail to unionize store by store. And what does management do? Close locations, shuffle schedules, drag it through the courts. UPS drivers just had to go on strike to win something as basic as air conditioning in their trucks in 2025 in America, where working in a vehicle in 110-degree heat was somehow seen as just part of the job. Meanwhile, CEOs are walking off with bonuses so bloated they could buy the small towns those workers live in and then name the town after themselves. This is the real American trick. Take something dangerous, radical, and bloody and sand it down into something safe, marketable, and hollow. Labor Day has gone from a warning shot to a Hallmark card, from a fight to a slogan, from labor rights to labor light. And here's the sad punchline. On Tuesday morning, today if you happen to be listening, the music stops. The inbox explodes. The boss wants results. And that single day off is already fading like smoke in the wind. The system hasn't changed. The pressure hasn't changed. The people holding it all together are still waiting for something better than a 24-hour pause button. So what is Labor Day now, really? A holiday meant to honor sacrifice that's been reduced to anesthesia. A quick numbing shot to keep us quiet. A reminder of just how easy it is for the powerful to rewrite history with slogans, sales, and a parade that most people don't even watch. That's the fallout. That's the madness. And the question for you, the Wolfpack listeners, is how long do we keep pretending one extra Monday makes up for the rest of the year? Seriously? Because here's the truth. It doesn't. One day off doesn't balance a system this tilted. It doesn't erase the grind. It doesn't close the gap. It doesn't put food on the table or air conditioning in a truck. But maybe, just maybe, remembering where this holiday came from, remembering that it was fought for, not gifted, is the first step to asking for more than a 3-day weekend. You got thoughts, Wolfpack? I know you do. So stop yelling in Facebook groups. Send your thoughts to me. Call anytime, 833-399-9653, toll free. Or you could email me. Now it's time for you, the listeners, the Wolfpack, to talk back. Here's the new email, wolfpacktalks@gmail.com, WOLFPACKTALKS@gmail. Don't just listen. Be part of it. And please leave a review on Apple or Spotify. It's the only way this podcast gets noticed. I show up every day to call out the people and the news for what they are. No dressing it up. No watering it down. no filters. This has been A World Gone Mad, Monday's Fallout Labor Day Special Edition. I'm Jeff Allen Wolf. I'll be back Wednesday because someone has to say the shit no one else will. And apparently, that job's mine. Until then, Wolfpack listeners, stay skeptical, stay focused, and most of all, stay hopeful.